Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Savosky. Welcome back, everyone, and buckle up while you're at it, because this should be a doozy here this evening. Set to drop the puck, we go to the man with a great perspective between the benches, our own Ray Ferraro.
James, we know that these two teams are going to play quickly. The pace will be really high. And it's an old cliche, but the team that's going to do well is going to protect the puck well. They're going to minimize their turnovers. It's tough to get in trouble when you got your hands on the puck.
Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. Puck is dropped. Let's do this hockey. Receives the pass. And he makes the save on that play. And that's off a stick. He got all of that one.
Now, looking for signs in a game what the game plan might be, and an early hit tells us it's going to be a physical one.
And that doesn't exactly go tape to tape. Nice zone entry from the right side. Takes the feed. How did he stop that one?
Excellent chance. They work the puck into position, and it's a scoring chance that's turned away.
Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. Still looking for our first goal. Puck scooped up by Tevez. Here's an offensive chance. Rocked on the play.
Did he ever get it, James? That's a really good hit. Now the player's got to go pick up his stick because that got knocked right out of his hands. This shift continues as they roll around the offensive zone.
Heads to the back of the net. Handles the puck. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. And that pass is redirected. Here's a shot and makes the save. Quick feed to Cotton. The Condors will play it from the defensive zone. Slap shot from the point. And that's wide of the net. Takes the feed from his own end. Sends the pass over. Handles the pass at center. Centering pass. Oh, if there's going to be a regret in this one, that might be it.
Yeah, that play is right there to be had. They just missed the pass. The scoring chance goes away.
He scores!
I think this is a shot the goalie should catch. It's low on the glove side. It's in a good position. He doesn't catch up and get it.
Here in the back half of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Cutting to the slot. No room for that one to get through. Big time hit against the boards. Tell me this, what would you rather take? Against the wall? And on the heels of that big hit, he's being called out.
Attaboy, good choice. You look at your weight class and think it's a bad idea.
Couldn't complete the pass. From one point man to another. Sends a pass over. Hits an on-man rush. 2-on-1. And he makes the save. Takes the pass. The Steel have the puck in the open ice. Nice pass. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that pass goes off a stick. And they won't connect on that one. There's the whistle. Offside is the call, stopping the play.
Whoa, that's a big hit. Delivered perfectly, timed just about as well as you can.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Takes the feed.
Oh, he laid a solid hit on him there. He was waiting for him and laid the shoulder right into him.
That might loosen a few of the choppers on that play. And that pass can't connect. Can't get it to go. And they'll go the other way with it. Here's a pass down low. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover.
The Condors have been really impressive defensively tonight. Their reads, their jump on the play has resulted in a number of stolen pucks.
As both teams get a breather here in this first intermission, we'll do the same and get ready for period number 2. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Cotton's got it in the defensive end. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Grips it and rips it. Extra attacker out to apply the pressure with the goaltender at the bench. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Let's see who's off to the box. Officials calling charging. You agree with the call?
I do. And in particular, when a player goes that far to make the hit and doesn't really slow down, it becomes a dangerous play.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
The power play gets an unbelievable opportunity to tie this game up. Trailing by 1, this is a big chance in this game.
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. The Condors win it. Shot, standing tall with the save. Scooped up along the wall by Green. Here he is in front. Scores! And we're tied just like that.
Now the power play comes through big. You get a special teams opportunity. You can't let it slide when you're trying to make a big impact on this current game. The power play scores, the game is tied, and we've got a whole new game to look at. The power play takes advantage of that extra man nicely. They move the puck around and set up a shot, but then they have traffic in front of the net, making the goaltender really work to see it.
The Condors have evened the score here in this second period.
We thought this was going to be a really good hockey game. Now it's tied up here as we get ourselves into the middle part of the frame.
Wicked blast! Denied! They score! Ray, I don't know how many times we've traveled around. You always talk about it's better to play in front.
Well, you break the deadlock here, James. Now you get out in front. You can dictate the pace of the game. They tell you it doesn't have to hit the back of the net. It's just got to get over the goal line for it to count. That one does. The goalie had a big chunk of it. Just not enough.
The Condors are up by 1 here in the second.
I've liked a lot of their game, but it's like they can't get these other guys to go away. It stays close, but at least they're playing from in front.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Receives the pass. And he comes up with it. The Condors move it ahead. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. And makes the save. Cuts to the paint. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. And that's picked off in front. There's the whistle. All sorts of pressure in front there, Razor.
This is how you accumulate momentum, and you look at the energy on the two benches. One group can't wait to get out there again because the previous line has had this pressure. The other group's kind of licking their wounds.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We've got a 2-1 game. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Gets it to the other point. And that's broken up. Maintains possession of the puck along the blue line. Grabbed along the boards by Martel. And it's a quick pass to Tevez. Slides the puck over. Scores! We're all evened up.
It's amazing, isn't it? We've played this time, and now it doesn't matter. It's like we're right back at the beginning again. That's a big goal. Oh, this puck beats him cleanly. We were talking to the coaches before the game. They mentioned they wanted to get as much traffic as possible in front of the goaltender, make it difficult for him to find the puck.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Slides that one right across the blue line.
Now you got the lead. Don't sit back. Get right back to the face-off and try and attack again. That's a scorer's goal right there. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry. He's so tight to the net, he has to get rid of it before the goalie can readjust.
The Condors make their way back to the face-off circle at center ice, clinging to a one-goal lead.
Now, this middle period will have great importance. They have the one-goal lead. You don't want to give it back.
Long reach breaks up the momentum. Takes the pass, he banks it off the wall. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Oh, just gets a piece of it with the toe stop.
Tevis didn't take anything off this. That is a big hit.
James and Ray with you tonight. More than half the period has been played. The Condors are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Denies him on the play.
One of the things he was working on is trying to control where the puck goes after he stops it. The corner is a pretty safe place.
He got all of that one. Along the wing up the neutral zone. And he regains control of the puck. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Time for the official to pass down his sentence.
Now you react, you go to get the puck, and you stick your stick into the guy's feet. Down you go.
2 minutes off to the box. Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
You never know when your opportunities are going to show up here to tie the game. Well, I don't know if a power play can be any bigger of a chance than that.
Across the point. Shuts him down. And there's another stop. Here's the chance to get it out.
Gotta be sure, get it out.
Tries to feed it over to Tevis. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. All alone! Whoa! And he scores!
When you're on the ice for a delayed penalty offensively, you have no worry about taking a chance. Nothing bad can happen. Once you escape the pack, it's now one-on-one with the goalie. He's trying to read you, you're trying to read him. The shooter wins this time.
Back to the face-off circle. They'll send the man advantage unit out again.
When you've already scored on the power play and you get one now, you can't wait to get over the boards to get started again.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Along the half wall with the puck. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Stops him cold. With possession along the wall. Puck sent across the blue line. What a stop as he puts out the fire! Referee finally whistles the play dead, and we'll get a face-off here, and a much-needed one for one side.
Yeah, you look at them going off the ice. They're exhausted, under pressure, in their zone. You start to panic, and fortunately, they're able to get a whistle.
Moves the puck. From the slot, wrist shot, they score! And how about that? They connect on the power play and take the lead.
This is how it's supposed to work. I mean, it doesn't always work like this, but they looked like they had a real sure idea about what they wanted to get accomplished on this power play. The man advantage comes through, and they've now taken the lead. The power play cashes in. They move the puck around and get the puck right into the middle of the slot. He makes no mistake from there.
The Steel have gone up by one here in this second. What do you see in between the benches, Ray?
Well, they're pretty happy that they've broken the tie, but they want to be aggressive. They still want to push the play. Now that they have the lead, they're not satisfied.
Oh, no!
We expected it to be physical. There's an example of where this game can get to.
Oh, and the anchor is dropped on that hit. Here's a chance on the attack. And that one's turned away. And sends it just out of reach. Takes control of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Archambault. Hammers a shot. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Still anyone's game, especially the way these two teams have been producing offensively as the second period comes to an end.
Looking for a way to show love for your team? Don't forget, Team Handling 19 right around the corner. The first 3,000 fans in the arena will pick up the official team hat.
Third period just around the corner. Ray and I will be ready to bring all the action in moments. Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. Well, let's see what this third period can offer in what has been a score fest thus far. Driving right to the front. And the puck skips away after a nice defensive deflection. And serves up a little knock on the play. And that carries off a stick. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. And he takes a shot.
They get a chance to change the complexion of this game. That's a big goal to even the score. Sometimes the shot's just better than the goalie. The goalie's in decent position, but gets beat high up over the blocker side.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Takes the feed. Handles the puck. Sends the pass over. Takes the pass. And he stands tall in goal. What a hit on the play. That pass doesn't go. Sends a pass over. Denies him with the save. Timmins works the puck in his own zone. Picking up some steam at center ice. 2-on-1. Oh, and it goes off the outside of the post.
These two teams haven't spread out at all today. A tie game is almost broken as that shot hits the post.
Sin bin down for tripping.
I always hated taking tripping penalties. It always felt like there was something I could have done better than that.
And the man advantage unit goes right back to work.
This is a confident power play group. They've already been on the board in this game, and they want more. You can just tell by how quickly they got out there.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Sends it quickly to Mikas. Can't get a hold of that pass. From the left side, takes it at center. To his teammate. Makes the save. I think it's a chance for a breather here as he hangs on and covers the puck up.
Who, for the players or for you?
Well, you know, I won't complain.
Those are the types of hits that the game was built upon. It's legal, it's hard, it's right through the body. That is a perfect hit.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Here he is from the slot. Scores! And a little flex with the man advantage puts them in front.
Well, this game is ground along in a tie score here, and you get a power play. You've got a chance to get an upper hand, and they do. They execute it perfectly. And now they have the lead. Power play's job is to create shots, and if you can create them from the most dangerous areas of the ice, you're going to be successful. Dead center, in the slot. He doesn't miss.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. One-goal game here. 5-4 is where we sit. Grabs the puck at center. There's a hit on the play. Steps into it. Blocked in traffic. Oh, devastating hit.
I'm telling you, James, sometimes you think you've got more room, and you have... Oh, that's going to be a penalty. They're going to have to call that. Oh, these are the games I love, James. You know I always talk about how much I like offense. A 1-0 game's great, but these wild, high-scoring affairs, they're the most fun to call, and by far the most fun to play in.
The Condors will have to kill off 2 minutes here, charging the call.
Sometimes it just looks like a penalty. You can't even really define it. That looked like a charge.
I believe they call that blatant. Another chance here on the man advantage.
They've already been successful on the power play. No need to change anything, but you can't lose the urgency that made it work earlier in the game.
2 minutes for charging. Final penalty.
Goes right to the crease. Glove saved by the goalie.
Quick hands. Not only does he get a glove on it, he catches it, which is hard to do.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. 9 goals and counting so far. It's 5-4. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Nice pass. Slides it back to the blue line. Moves into the slot.
Whoa.
He scores!
Add that power play goal to the earlier one. They've really done well with the extra man here. The power play was patient. They worked around until they found the best shot. But if they don't have that traffic in front of the net, it's not going to matter. The puck goes through the traffic, past the goalie, and they've got a power play goal.
The centermen glide into position. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Up along the wing. Oh, absolutely rocks them. Angles it over to Tevez.
Tevez' whole game changes when he's got the puck. He's got 2 goals. He's looking for a third.
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Whoa, James, I'll tell you, I was on the receiving end of those, not on the giving end. Those hurt.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, gets a glove on it to make the stop. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Rocks him on the play. Errant pass, and they can't connect. Great reach with the poke check. Takes the feed. Receives the pass. He says, let's get physical on that play. That's not going to fool him. Now a quick pass to Cotton. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Comes up with the stop. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Slides the puck over. And he makes the easy save. Delayed penalty coming up here. Goaltenders at the bench with the delayed penalty being called. They've got an extra attacker now on the ice. Charging the call on the hit. Maybe a little too much aggression there.
Yeah, he had it on a beeline right towards him. Does not turn, does not slow down. When he makes the hit, the ref... His arm goes up immediately.
Another chance here on the man advantage. The Condors win the draw. You'll need more than that to beat them. Looking to clear the defensive zone. And that's knocked down at the point.
That looked like it was going to go out. Now they've got to regroup and get themselves back into position.
That goes wide. Stays with it. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. The Condors grab possession to the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Can't connect on the pass. Hammers it on net. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Trying to engage a little physicality here. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Great. They had plenty of opportunities to try to get that power play going, and they certainly did.
Well, finally, with having the power play advantage, you would think you're going to cash through a little bit, but the coaches made a couple adjustments on the power play on the bench, and it eventually paid off for them.
And that's all she wrote on this one for Ray Ferraro. My name is James Savalsky. We'll see you next time here on EA Sports.